It started at the greeting door, an employee urging a customer to wear a mask.
It's one woman's foul-mouthed meltdown.
Damn, Karen!
And the protesters occupied the congressman's office.
How many vaccines have you had? Have you been a good little...
You should resign. Vargas, I can't wait for your arteries to clog. They're not doing it fast enough. And Nathan, you should kill yourself. And then Wooten, you're aunt your...
You are not allowed
well,
to
I can't say that you're a fat piece of...
that all you want,
well,
but
it's
you
the
are
first
not
time I
allowed to say
responded.
that.
Oh, no.
We had a really unprecedented situation. In hundreds of years of being in county government, we had never had board meetings rise to the level of toxicity. Something had to change. And so we had to reach out to the experts, and that was the National Conflict Resolution Center. And NCRC came through, and we adopted that unanimously as a board, and we've been able to move forward with a better environment. And in this case, the National Conflict Resolution Center really proved to be the peacemakers.
We were really ready to answer that call. That's why we exist.
Conflict is mostly people arguing from a place of not being seen or not being heard.
People's emotions are so escalated these days that what we're seeing is that conflicts escalate so quickly because of that. When they hear something that doesn't agree with their own mindset, they become immediately irate and villainizing of the opposition.
At NCRC, we recognize that the conflict is getting worse. We offer free services for people who want to come to us for mediation. We do that for people in the community. We do it for organizations.
Family dispute, it could be a business dispute.
We take referrals directly from the district attorney's office for youth who have committed crimes in the community.
We are partnered with the Regional Task Force for the Homeless.
We bring restorative practices into the classrooms and into the schools.
Corporate environments, they're being offered in community groups and community circles for hundreds or thousands of participants.
We're impacting smaller worlds. We're impacting people's really personal lives and the relationships that are most meaningful to them. It's really rewarding to see people grow.
I recently mediated a case involving two neighbors who were at war with each other. They got the opportunity to share about things that are unseen, right? Things that he was carrying in his heart. When the other party saw that, it truly changed because he was so understanding. And really, if it wasn't for the mediation, these two neighbors were almost at blows with each other.
Conflict is so prevalent right now that we're getting fatigued.
With all of the issues that we've had with COVID, a lot of our educators are just drained. And you've got 25, 30 students who haven't connected to school for a year or two. There's a big disconnect. So the first things that we try to do is work with some of those teachers is to help them rebuild their classroom community.
I think something has been lost in the last couple of years, particularly with young people.
Youth come to us with this big, heavy thing over them. Something happened. That doesn't define them as an individual. They're a kid who made a mistake. And let's start there. Point is to take the youth and not put them in an environment that's very traumatic and show them like, hey, there are better options out there and let's try some. It's not just about the youth responsible, but it's also about the person harmed and giving them a voice. They actually get to apologize. Did I crash your car that I stole? Did I break something of yours? Did I punch you in the face, right? Well, we give that youth an opportunity to say, you know what, I shouldn't have done that. You know when it clicks for a kid. When you see that, man, it feels so good. When you see them get it. It's my favorite part.
These types of trainings create space for people to have the language to be able to speak to those things. If I'm a CEO or if I'm a college student, if I'm facing some type of conflict, I have the tools to be able to navigate these moments that before this training, I didn't have.
At the National Conflict Resolution Center, we know that there are still solutions to this, no matter how polarized people feel society is right now.
At the end of all of our conversations and all the circles that we do and all the trainings, people just feel so appreciative.
If we don't have the ability to talk with people on the other side of an issue, we will never have a successful democracy in our country. If it's not us, who will?
I am Catherine Shade, and I am part of the solution.
I am Veronica Mico, and I am part of the solution.
I am Ricky Alvarez, and I'm part of the solution.
I am Ashley Virtue, and I am part of the solution.
I'm Rafa Monroy, and I am part of the solution.
I am Eddie Jones, and I am part of the solution.
I am Gloria Magallanes, and I am part of the solution.